Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be doing another rating customs. As some of you know, I have made another one. I made one like a couple days ago. Go watch that after you watch this one if you want, or you can do it before this one, since that one I guess is part one. But yeah, so I'm going to make another one because there's too much submissions. So I'm just going to make this one, and you know, if this one gets popular enough, I'll do another part if you guys want me to. And so yeah, that'll be pretty cool. Anyway, so without further ado, let's get on with the video. Okay, so for our first submission, we have a Glamrock Monty figure. Now, this actually looks pretty cool. I think this one's pretty accurate to how he looks like in Security Breach. I feel like you should have added the shoulder pads on though. That would have been pretty cool. But overall, he just looks really cool, and I like how shiny he is. Looks really cool. So he's kind of like a fixed Glamrock Monty from Security Breach Ruin. So yeah, I actually really like this figure. And if I were to have to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, I would probably give it a 6 out of 10. Now, the same person also made this Ruined Monty figure. So yeah, here it is. It honestly looks really cool. I like all the orange pieces and how you didn't like just paint them on. You actually got like little cubes and stuff for his chest. That's pretty cool. And I like how his head looks. His head for me was really hard to do, but once I figured out what I wanted to do with it, it was actually pretty fun to make him. But yeah, I think this one looks really cool. I don't think I've seen a Ruined Monty figure as good as this one, and honestly I think I'll have to give this one a 8 out of 10. Okay, so for our next submission, we have a Shadow Bonnie figure. So yeah, here it is. I think it looks pretty clean, honestly. I feel like you could have done the eyes a bit better and make them just a bit more circular. But other than that, I think this actually looks pretty cool. I guess I'll give it a 5 out of 10. Anyways, for our next submission, we have two figures, and it's a Nightmare Fredbear and a Withered Bonnie. Starting with Nightmare Fredbear, honestly, he looks pretty good. I don't know what figure used to make him. I'm guessing a Freddy figure by the looks of it. It looks like he did a bunch of sculpting, so that's pretty cool. His like nails are actually pretty cool looking. A lot of people forget to do that. I think he did a good job like getting all the details on him and stuff. Looks a bit messy, but I like how he did his teeth. Definitely look better than my teeth. But yeah, there's some like little mistakes of him, so I'll give him a 6 out of 10. Actually, probably a 6.5. Then for his Bonnie figure, Withered Bonnie, honestly, it looks pretty cool. It looks a lot like Withered Bonnie. I feel like his teeth could be a bit smaller though, and same with his eyes too. Probably like use a radioactive foxy endoskeleton hand instead of the entered endoskeleton hand. I feel like that would make the custom look a lot better. So yeah, because of that, I'll give this figure a 5.5 out of 10. Okay, so for our next submission, we have a Fnaf movie Spring Bonnie figure. At least that's what I'm guessing. And honestly, this looks pretty cool looking. It's actually pretty accurate to how he looks like in the Fnaf movie. I like how he used his Springtrap arms and head and like stuff, but then he used Fnaf 1 Bonnie's torso and legs. So that's pretty cool. And the only problem I have with him is that I don't really like his coloring and paint. But other than that, I think he looks pretty cool. If I were to give him a rating on a scale of 1 to 10, I honestly would give him a rating of about 5. Yeah, I'd give him a 5 out of 10. Now, this custom is also by the same person. As you can see, it is a Dreadbear repaint. Get a lot of these. Honestly, this one actually looks pretty cool. I actually really like this one. And although the only problem I have is that the white paint is a bit like out of place in some areas. So I'd fix that, but other than that, it looks pretty cool. I guess I'll give this one still another 5 out of 10. For our next submission, we have two very unique looking figures of Springtrap and Afton. And honestly, these look really cool. I mean, William Afton is probably my favorite one, but I like how they look kind of fuzzy. I think he might have made these out of clay, but these just look really cool, honestly. Honestly, really like how they look. Springtrap looks a bit goofy though. Honestly, his face, well, not his face really, just his eyeballs are a bit weird. I'd probably fix his eyeballs if I were you, but these honestly look really cool. Honestly, I really like them. Honestly, a lot of creativity. I'll give these like an 8 out of 10. For our next submission, we have looks to be a Fnaf movie Spring Bonnie figure. And honestly, the mold on this is really cool. I don't really know why he has a Lego piece for his forearm. Okay. But other than that, honestly, The mold on him is really good. I don't know how this person made it. I'm guessing that they just 3D printed the figure and then painted it. But the mold looks really cool, but the paint on it is honestly pretty bad in my opinion. And so if I were to give it a rating, I would give it a rating of 6 out of 10. Now for our next submission, we have yet another Fnaf movie Spring Bonnie figure. There's so many of these in this video for some reason. But yeah, here's this one. This is undoubtedly the best one that I think I've ever seen. Looks really cool. Honestly, I really like how you incorporated like William is in the suit with like the shirt and stuff. That looks really cool. And honestly, I don't know if you 3D printed this figure or not, but the paint job is still super good and super detailed. And I really like that. And honestly, he just looks really cool. So I'll give this a 10 out of 10. Alright, so for our next submission, we have a Toy Bonnie figure. And this one does not look the best if I'm being completely honest. You definitely could have sanded him down. And the paint is kind of all over the place. And there's already chipping on it too. And so honestly, I'd have to give this a rating of 4 out of 10. And then this same person also has a Withered Bonnie figure. This one honestly looks a lot better than his Toy Bonnie. The paint is a lot smoother and it's not all over the place. So that's pretty cool. I feel like the only thing that I have a problem with him is like his wires and withering. But other than that, he's pretty cool. So I think I'll give him about a 4.5 out of 10. This is just a repaint, but it looks really detailed. And he looks really accurate to how he does in the game. Now the person said this is a bootleg by the way, but either way I still think that this looks really cool. So if I were to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give it a 6 out of 10. Alright, so this same person also made an Endoskeleton figure. I think this is the Fnaf 1 version, I don't really know though. But anyways, this looks really cool and it's super detailed, and I think the head came out looking really cool. I don't know how you made the head, I'm guessing you sculpted it. But I like all the paint job on it, and just all the details you painted and added on. So I think this is like the best Endoskeleton figure that I've seen like so far. So I'm gonna give this a rating of 9 out of 10. Alright guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed, and please like and subscribe. And yeah, if this one gets popular enough, I'll make another one really soon here if you guys want me to. So yeah. I hope you all enjoyed today's video, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.